All right, welcome back to another episode of Casey Campbell's Videocast. I'm Casey Campbell here with Great Lakes Post, and now joining me from Walter Payton College Prep, Henry Boyer. How's it going, bud?
It's going good. It's going good. How about yourself?
I'm hanging in there.
Yep.
So it's been pretty interesting for you in the last few months. Obviously, you don't have obviously football's been moved to the spring, and
Yep.
looks. I mean, you guys aren't even practicing either. How tough is that, and how have you been adjusting to that? Just working out by yourself.
I mean, it's really just having a mindset of always staying ready. I think has been big for me and a lot of my teammates. I mean, we're not able to do stuff together, so if we're going to get ready, we got to do stuff by ourselves if we want to have a chance to win, and compete. But I mean, we're trying to make the most of what we got. So that's all we can do right now.
I know it's a tough situation for you, and with you're also learning from home. Um, not even practicing, can't even access school facilities. You told me. What has that been like? And as it how are you keeping sane throughout all this?
Like I've been able to see a couple friends, just like watching college football or going working out with them, just a few guys at a time. But just doing stuff that like keeps you busy, working out, staying busy with school lately for sure. But it's all been good. But wish we had a season and could play and stuff.
Going around and watching. I'm sure you're like, oh, watching these other states be like,
Mhm.
you know, I mean, watching all these other states around you that are
Yep.
playing or just announced that they are going to play. Maryland just announced today that they are. What's that got to make you? What's that make you feel like? It's like all these states are playing and we're not. Do you feel like you're kind of left out a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit because it's almost like we're given a disadvantage for reasons we can't really kind of make sense of, and it's tough. I mean, you see like all these guys. It's affecting kids like college recruitment. It's affecting kids' high school experience. But yeah, it's been tough. I mean, you see all these other states, kids are playing in the fall, but what can you do?
Um, I know that. When did you go in thinking that you were going to get a season, or were you not hopeful?
We didn't really know. Like earlier in the summer, we kind of had a feeling that like it would be kind of tough, especially if things don't get significantly better, like we hope they would have. Um, but I don't know. It was kind of 50. It was kind of up in the air for a little while, to be honest with you.
Okay. So you're tight end and defensive end. You play both sides of the ball. What's that? I mean, what is that like for someone like you?
I mean, I've loved it. I've been doing it since I was 9 years old. At our school, we don't have huge numbers on our team. We don't carry a ton of guys, um, but it's helped me. I've gotten a lot of plays. I mean, I've started since my freshman year. It's helped me in a lot of ways, and I've really enjoyed it, and I want to do it for as long as I can. But yeah, it's been a good experience.
Okay. Um, so talk about what this has been. I know this process has probably been the toughest part of it. Are you still connecting with coaches and all that? How are you guys talking with them?
Yeah, yeah. So I've well, September 1st was the first day for 2022s to connect with coaches, like allowed to be able to text them and stuff. But since then, like I've been able to text coaches through Twitter. I've texted coaches. I've called some coaches over the phone. I mean that stuff's all been good, but it's just the tough part is just you haven't been able to like get out and see schools and learn more about like what actual campus life is.
Are you worried that you may not be able to get to play college football because you didn't get to play this year?
Um, I think that depends. I think it's gonna depend on a lot what happens in the spring. If we can still play in the spring, then I mean, hopefully things just they can go smoothly from there. But I mean, I don't know. I'd like to play football in college at some level. I don't know really what that is yet, but I don't know. I think hopefully it goes well. That's what I'm sticking with. I hope it all turns out for the best.
Are you concerned though?
Um, no, because I think I'm able to play at some level. So I don't know if I'm completely concerned.
Um, I know that you talk to a lot of college coaches, but how are you contacting the high school coaches, that your current coaches that you're currently playing for? How are you
So
talking to them?
yeah, we're really only allowed to contact them through emails and like Google Meet meetings, but only when there's like bigger groups. Besides that, we're not really allowed to text them through their numbers or anything like that. So we've just been emailing and doing um, little text messages through Gmail, but that's about it.
So how are you getting through all this? This crazy time with COVID. I know that, I know Illinois has been, you know, um, aggressive in how they've approached it, and of course, being under a stay-at-home order for several months,
Hmm.
doing all these other different things. But what has it been, like for you? Because I know you haven't, I know that you haven't seen your friends that often as you would want to. But how are you getting through all this overall?
Uh, I think just the big thing is like I think what kids have a lot now is you've got a lot of time, like especially over quarantine, like kids had like time. They weren't as busy as they normally were. So I've been filling that time with things that I kind of like enjoy. I like working out, watching movies, stuff like that. But I just think just staying busy has kind of kept me sane because that's all you can really do. Like that's all I haven't been able to like go out and practice or get ready like with my team get ready for the actual season yet. So I've just been doing stuff that um, stuff that I can do. You know.
Yeah. Um, do you think you'll get a season this spring?
Personally, I mean, I think it will. I think we will. But I mean, I hope we will. I think it'll turn out for the best. I mean, I think numbers if they continue to go down, um, you see other states being able to play. Uh, I mean, I really hope so. I think we'll be able to do it, but you never know what happens with the people in power making these decisions. So we'll see. Hopefully, it turns out for the best.
Yeah. Um, what's been the best favorite movie, favorite TV show? What have you been watching?
Um, I don't know. I've watched a lot of stuff. I've watched I watched the John Wick movies, um, all the Indiana Jones movies and stuff. Uh, a couple series like Outer Banks and some Netflix stuff. But yeah, I'd probably say those. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of stuff.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you so much. Hey, Henry, thank you so much for coming on, and appreciate you, and good luck the rest of the way, and stay in touch, bud.
No problem. Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.